I'm a boomer. That's right, I'm part of the post-World War II generation known as the baby boomers. We were born anywhere from 1946 to 1964. It was me and 76 million other kids. We've grown up, and today we range in age from 51 to 69 years old. I'm Pastor Tom Miller from Central Assembly of God in Superior, Wisconsin, and this is Fuel for the Fire, Volume 603, and it's called Not Anything, Something. Yes, I'm a boomer, and we're still kind of running the show when it comes to the world stage, but the Gen Xers are nipping at our heels waiting for us to retire, and then there are the millennials. The millennials are those who moved into adulthood beginning at the turn of the new millennium. There are some things trending within the world of the millennials concerning church stuff. First of all, they're not very concerned with denomination. They look for a church that has programming that fits their needs and a service that suits their style. And with those two things in place, they're good to go. Second, they tend to be less concerned with deviation from traditional Christian beliefs. Millennials tend to attach Christianity less with behavior than any previous generation. Tolerance is a word that has impacted millennials greatly. Many don't believe in a literal hell. Many believe that you can be a practicing homosexual and still be a Christian in good standing. I have some concerns. We need to remember theology matters. The early church caused a stir because they filled Jerusalem with their doctrine, it says in Acts 5. In other words, they had a doctrine. Not anything, something. In Mark 1:22, we see the crowds were amazed at what Jesus taught. It says they were astonished at his doctrine. They weren't simply taken in by his personality. It wasn't just a charisma that mesmerized the multitudes. And it wasn't only the miracles he performed that kept the crowds coming back. It was what he taught. Not anything, something. They were enthralled by his doctrine. And let me say this unequivocally. It absolutely matters what we believe. Theology matters. Without doctrine and theology, we drift to whatever feels good. And Bible doctrine doesn't always feel good. Hebrews 12:11 says, "Now no chastening for the present seems to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless afterward it yields the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby." Your beliefs determine your values, and out of your value system arises your worldview, which regulates your behavior. We can't just find a church that feels good. We should attend a church that reflects biblical values, demands something of the congregation, and challenges us as individuals. Central Assembly is not an easy church to attend. We preach tithing, discipline, sacrifice, study, prayer, and fasting. I'm proud of the people who make up our church family, especially the millennials who buck the trend of their peers because they don't do what's easy, they do what's right. They're still astonished at the doctrine of Jesus. Not anything, something. That's the way I see it. And that's a little fuel for the fire. And remember, I love you guys.